guys, Jenny from On Fire Fit, and today I am doing a little flexibility work, and I think I am going to track my progress by doing this along the way with you guys if you're interested. I tore my hamstring, boy, has it been 3 years ago maybe? I did something to it before that, and I've read and know and heard that hamstring injuries tend to reoccur, and that has been true for me. There was a day that I was doing some yoga thing and I actually heard a pop, and I thought it happened outside of my body because it was so loud. And then I realized that it was within my hamstring, so right through here. And pretty much rested it a lot and didn't do a whole lot to cause extra stress on it. Then I started to try to go through physical therapy, and I ended up in several surgeries for my belly. So here I am back to trying to get my flexibility back. And I know that a lot of people have flexibility issues, and I just thought you might want to get started with me because I feel like I'm kind of starting at ground zero. I used to be a little more flexible. I have never been a Gumby type or one that just naturally is flexible. And there are some body types that just are more flexible than others. Or there are parts of your body that might be more flexible, but everybody can use this kind of exercise. And really, as I get older, I'm noticing that flexibility matters more because, interestingly enough, things are not isolated in our body. So if you're having lower back pain, you need to think about what's going on above and below. If you're having a knee problem, you have to think about what's going on above and below. So any place that you have an issue, it's tied to whatever is happening above and below it. And so we need to kind of think of our bodies as in a complete whole picture. And I was having a lot of problems with my lower back, which interestingly enough is right above my hip. So I did some exercises at the studio this morning that I am going to show you later if you want to join me. And I'm going to do just a couple of things right now here in my bedroom. But feel free to join me if you are not flexible, if you are not able to do a whole lot. I encourage you to join me because I'm not flexible at all, not anymore. So coming down onto our backs, I'm going to come back down to this position here. And this is a really nice one because you just cross over here, grab behind your thigh, and just gently pull back towards you. And this should feel really good through your right hamstring. And if you want, you can kind of gently open up this hip, this knee, by putting your elbow in there, and that kind of presses it a little bit more. And then let's switch to the other side. So crossing over, lacing your fingertips behind the thigh and gently pulling back. I always feel tight, but this always feels good. So one of the important things too is the breathing. So you don't want to be holding your breath. Breathing delivers oxygen, gets rid of all the, toxins, and gets the air into your body. So you need oxygen in order to deliver all the nutrients to your body. And so that deep breathing is really important too. And then I'm going to do one more on each side. So switching, cross over, interlace the fingers, gently pulling back. Deep breath in that's when you like to pull a little bit more. Nothing should ever be to the point of pain. You just want to have that gentle stretch. And let's switch sides one more time, crossing over, interlacing, and pulling back. And inhale. And exhale. Okay, so along the way, I will be doing some more exercises, stretches, and flexibility to try to help release this hip of mine. But if you're working towards flexibility, tell me what you're doing. Tell me what areas are tight for you, and let's work through these things together. Okay, I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Namaste. I'm taking you into the down studio for another hamstring stretch. You're going to pull that knee into your chest as close as you can. Extend the foot up and then flex the toes so that the toes are reaching back towards your nose. And then you'll bring it back down. Hug the knee back into the chest and extend. And then you'll flex the toes, just holding. And then you're going to release it back down and repeat. So each time that you do this, hug the knee into the chest, extend the leg up, and don't worry about straightening your knee. Pulling the toes towards the nose is going to add a different little stretch. You want to hold that for maybe 5 seconds and then release back down. If you could do 5 cycles of this, that would help. Each time you do it, hopefully getting a little extended stretch. We're switching sides here. You might notice that I start laughing a couple of times. My leg is shaking. These stretches are tough when you have tight hamstrings. So you might end up with a little shaking in the legs. That's okay. Just try to keep the hips square on the floor. Try to feel that stretch. Don't worry about how flexible you are. Don't try to compare to other people. This is about just extending your own flexibility and improving yourself. It's one of the things that I love about yoga and yogis is they are accepting of whatever level, wherever you are. No pressure to be like everybody else. So you're on your own time frame, and along the way you'll see that some people are going to be more flexible in some areas and you'll be more flexible in something else. Okay, one last little stretch. Sit up quickly. No, just kidding. Sit up calmly. And this is just going to be with bent knees, an extension forward. We're so used to trying to keep our knees straight to reach our toes. Sometimes you don't get the same kind of stretch. So just keep your knees bent. Try to lean forward with a flat back. Imagine that the lower back and the belly button are trying to reach towards your toes, not your shoulders. You should get a little different stretch than when you round over and try to put your nose on your knees. So extend those legs back out straight, bend them again, and just kind of lean into it with the lower back so that the lower back is pressing in towards the knees, towards the toes. See if you get a little extra stretch. And if you can flatten out those knees at some point, go for it. I'm going to take my time doing this because I don't want to fire up my injury and make it hard for me to keep moving forward. So Know thy body. Take care of your body. Don't try to rush it. Thanks for coming along with me as I work through some of these flexibility and stretching exercises. I hope that you did them alongside of me, and comment below. Let me know if you're doing it with me, and I just hope that you have a wonderful day. God bless you.